Wings was born in 2012 when the head chaplain at the Harris County Jail suggested to Kate, our founder, that what the women there really needed was to learn to live independently once they left the jail. Kate utilized her over 20 years of HR experience to develop a work and life skills curriculum. Wings is a faith-based program that helps women at risk, who we call butterflies, discover and embrace their true identity in Jesus Christ, while teaching them work and life skills through 7 modules over 8 weeks. What makes Wings different than most other work and life skills programs is that we actually go into the prisons, jails, and rehab facilities to teach, where most other work-life programs require the client to come to them. To give you a quick overview of the topics we teach, let me share the titles of the 7 modules in our program. Module 1 is called Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life, in which we discuss being intentional about replacing old negative thought patterns with what God says to you and about you in Scripture. The following modules then cover very practical topics like becoming job ready, resources for employment and self-sufficiency, how to have a great job interview, Money Matters, in which we talk about budgeting, human trafficking awareness, and living an abundant life. I mentioned that many of our modules cover very practical work-life skills. Well, we want you to know that every single module we teach is infused with Scripture. We encourage the ladies to memorize Scripture each week, and we teach them to replace the lies that they may have believed in the past about themselves with God's truths about themselves that are found in the Scriptures. During class, we also ask the butterflies to share any prayer requests they might have. These requests are shared anonymously each week through email and Facebook. We have great participation with the prayer requests, and it's common to hear a praise report from the requests that we've submitted. Here's some information about the numbers of women we serve. In 2019, Wings was able to impact 929 women. We delivered 17 complete 7-module sessions. That means we conducted 137 classes, and we had 129 women graduate, having completed all 7 modules of our program. Since we began in 2012, over 4,500 lives have been touched by this ministry. We currently serve at 3 programs with Santa Maria Hostel. For those of you who aren't familiar, Santa Maria is one of the largest residential chemical dependency programs for women and children in the state of Texas. Bambi, which is an acronym for Babies and Mothers Bonding Initiative, is a program for women who have had babies while they're incarcerated. Now, typically, if a woman has a baby while she's incarcerated, her baby's taken by CPS or by a family member when the baby's 1 day old, and the mom doesn't get to see her baby again until she's released from prison. However, through the Bambi program, the mom gets to keep her baby with her and finish her sentence at Santa Maria. We also serve with the WHO program, which stands for Women Helping Ourselves. This is another program for women who are either pregnant or have had babies while incarcerated. And that program is in cooperation with Santa Maria and the Harris County Jail. The third Santa Maria program where we serve is at Jacqueline House. This is a program for women in residential recovery for drug and alcohol addiction. These women don't have their children with them, although many of them do have children. Residents might be here due to a court order, or they might have checked themselves into the recovery program. We also served at Henley State Jail when we were allowed to go in before COVID. Here we met with women who were a few months away from being released and going back into their communities, so our lessons were timely for their situation. Next, I'd like to introduce you to Lucy, who applied some of the practical interview skills she learned while at Jacqueline House. Lucy was getting ready to leave Santa Maria and she needed a job. She was able to get an interview with Kroger. The week before the interview, guess which Wings class was on the schedule? Yep, how to have a great job interview. The interview she had was a group interview, and Lucy was the only one who was asked to stay to continue with the interview process. Well, she was offered a cashier position. She credits Wings with helping her get the job by equipping her with the skills for the interview. Lucy shared a picture with us of some of the customer service awards she has been receiving on the job. Lucy said she's thankful to Wings and to God for His provision. There are many more women we serve who would like to have a story like Lucy's, and we're hoping you'll be able to help us reach more of them. A new opportunity that I want to share with you before I go is our partnership with Fallbrook Church. They're planning to share our program with both men and women in their community in a Sunday school platform. Because our program has traditionally been designed only for women, we've created a modified version that's teachable both to men and women. The program will be taught under the name of AIM Ministries, which is a DBA of Wings. This is an exciting addition to our program that will allow for ministering in communities, as well as our traditional ministry in lockdown and rehab facilities. We'd also like to brag on our volunteers. When we started, it was just Kate and Kathy. Now we're a team of more than 20, and we're actively seeking more volunteers as we grow. If you'd be interested in learning more about volunteering with us, or if you know somebody who you think might be interested, please contact us. There's a volunteer button on this page, or you can email us. We would love to talk to you.